When you are waiting on the sidelines, you are not in the game. You cannot time the market.
Man, I'm living aspiration, cutting off heads, I'm straight with decapitation.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, YouTube. For those of you who this is your first video tuning in, my name is Omar Bailey, and thank you for stopping by. And today what I wanted to do was, I wanted to focus on, and it's a recent blog post that I did, and this one is about when is the right time to invest. And this is a very popular question with anybody, the general public, people that come to me, is when is the right time to invest? As often it can feel like, you know, do I wait? Should I jump in now? Etc. And today we're gonna break it all down. But there's a paradox in the question itself. When is the right time to invest? And this is how I'm gonna start off, because there is no right time to invest. The only time to invest is now, you know? Because when you are waiting on the sidelines, you are not in the game, right? You may be waiting for the right opportunity. And as I always say, if you check out my other videos, I always stress that every day there is inflation. Inflation is when the prices of goods and services that we purchase, the price increases over time. So each day, prices and services are increasing. And if your money is not making you more money, you are losing value. So you have to spend more money to buy the same goods or services that you were purchasing before. So your money needs to bring in a return that is greater than inflation. And when you are waiting around, when you are not being invested, you are losing the dollar. So the only way to keep up is to be invested. So you need to invest now. And especially, this brings me into the next part. The longer you wait, you are losing out on time. And when we are investing, time is the key. Time is what we're really after, because the longer the amount of time you have to invest, the more compounding. So the more you can get a return on over a period of time. Also, you can put up less to get more later on. People that start later on trying to invest have to, one, save and invest a lot more, and then two, it's hard to replace the time that you missed out on. Somebody who was investing a lot less than you will still have more than you in a later time period, even if you invest more, because they had more compounding periods. They had more time to invest. And when we're talking about compounding, this is when you have an original amount, it makes interest, and now the interest is making interest, and that interest is making interest, and it just keeps going on and on. And that's the power of investing. And the longer you are waiting, the less time you have for that to take effect. So you're losing out on a lot of gains that you could have had, and value, honestly, that your original amount could have been increasing. So this further emphasizes that the only time to be investing is right now, especially, and this is for a lot of people, and if you hear this from friends, you're looking on the news, you hear the stock market, people, analysts talking, you cannot time the market. You cannot time the market. Nobody can consistently time the market. You do not know when is gonna be the perfect time to be investing, right? There's just no way to consistently find that out. So you may have a friend that's been telling you about, oh my God, this has been going up so much for me. Look at all the gains I've made. And now you want to join in, but possibly you could have joined in way too late. You joined the bandwagon so late that now, right, let's say stock market, the prices drop and you make emotional decisions. So now you're selling things, and that costs you big time. And another way is, what if prices are way too high and you're waiting for things to drop and it doesn't? You've been waiting 4 years, 5 years, and prices never dropped. Now you missed out on so many games that you could have had. And I was just talking about this with my pops, about one of good friends of his, is that, and this is the thing, that most of the time, the largest amount of gains you'll make in the stock market is usually an 8 to 11 day period. It's a short period of time, but you'll never know when that is. So you just have to be inside the market. You just have to be in the game. If you're not in the game, you are missing out on returns. All right. If prices drop, let's do the smart thing. Let's buy more. Things are probably going to be at a discount. Let's buy more, right? Because eventually it's going to go up. And if prices are too high, one, you could dollar cost average, so you buy less of the shares of stock because the prices are inflated. Or if you're in the game, hey, maybe we take some opportunities when things dip out. But you want to constantly be in the game. You can't, if you're just waiting on the sidelines, you're not getting any returns for yourself. So the smartest thing to do is get in the game and don't miss out on opportunities. So here's the 3 things that, just to further emphasize what we just said, there is no right time except now. 2, the longer you wait, the less time you have for your returns. And also 3, you cannot time the market. You just need to be inside the game. So the answer is pretty straightforward, and it's not as complex as you think. Do not let people try to get you into all this technical things and stuff like that. There is no right time. You cannot consistently time it. And that's what I wanted to talk about today, and I hope this video helps you out. For those of you first tuned in, thank you for stopping by. On my channel, I talk about life, just growth in general, whether that's spirituality, whether that's emotionally, whether that's mentally, whether that's financially, etc. I just want to push myself to be better and push as many people as I can to be better. And that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna have a good rest of my day, enjoying my day, have some relaxation, and I hope the same for y'all. So until the next video, I'm out. See y'all later.
When it's time to ride, I never crash like Susie. Lyrics make you woozy, inspired by Juicy. The way to branch out is to kill all of these loose